Pablo Gunner here to talk nerdy to you so that you talk nerdy to me. And I'm going to be talking nerdy to you about the Devil May Cry Netflix anime, Blood of Zeus Season 3 anime, Clevatess anime, which is brand new. I did not like the Devil May Cry anime, the new one. I wasn't a big fan. Like, it was okay, but I just feel like personally there was more bad than good. And that's more of a personal preference because multiple things. I love Johnny Young Bosch, okay? I love Johnny Young Bosch, but he was not the right fit for me. And I didn't like it was more so the direction that they decided to go with the character, which is he was just more annoying than cool, right? Like, that's the thing is, to me, I played the Devil May Cry games, and Dante was just so cool. He just made me want to, like, have white hair and the sword and the jacket and be shirtless and kill demons and stuff. And it was just awesome, right? But this was not that. Like, it was him, and I understand, like, what they were going for. He's young, he's naive, he's annoying, he's a teenager, he's cocky, and it's like, yeah, he was some of those things. And there are some parts in the show that are, like, spot for spot, straight out of the games, perfect. But that doesn't mean that it was the right translation for me. Apparently it was for enough people because it did get picked up. So if you want to, check it out. But for me, I was just like, this guy doesn't sound right. But just the personality to me was just off. And then not only that, like, there were some moments that I felt like the Devil Trigger moment could have been so awesome. And it just fell flat for me. There are other parts that were really cool, but that part just fell flat. And then not only that, like, he looked like a Digimon to me. I was like, what? Like, I don't remember him looking so kind of cartoony and cute. I don't know. But it didn't work for me. And then on top of that, the music. Now, people, once again, are going to be like, oh, well, it was 90s music, you know, it was what he would listen to, or it fits because it's 90s. They picked the worst 90s music of the 90s. Like, if you would have picked some even decent stuff, you picked Limp Bizkit. And I'm like, I've tried to re-listen to Limp Bizkit since high school, and I'm like, sorry, but this is garbage. And other stuff from high school that they put in this, and I'm like, this is the worst of the 90s music. Why couldn't they have picked, like, the really good stuff? Probably more expensive, but still, nonetheless, I'm like, why? This is so awful. So it felt like more of a pass for me, because I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have seen this. Will I watch a second season? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. For y'all, I will, but that's it. Because it just, like, it wasn't for me. It wasn't my Dante. So, yeah, it was a pass for me. Next, the Blood of Zeus Season 3 was epic because it was the Titans versus the pantheon of the Greek gods, which, if you're into Greek mythology, this was phenomenal. You had Heron and his stepbrother that has, like, demon blood or something and looks really cool. But it was just epic. Like, it was so great because it had this great arc. And that's the thing, is that, like, it had, like, an end game idea. Like, yeah, in a way, would I like them to continue? Sure. But I'd rather just see, like, more Greek anime than anything else, even if it's in this universe. But you can't go bigger than the Titans versus the Pantheon. You can't, especially the way that it went. Like, it was just so epic. And it was so phenomenal, especially with, like, the Hades Persephone stuff in Season 2. And then the things that they did in Season 3 was just like, oh, that's crazy, that's messed up. So it was phenomenal. If you're into Greek mythology, even if you're not, if you're into anime, I think it's totally worth it. It's a must-see for me, but then again, I'm a hardcore Greek mythology lover, so I really kind of want to do a deep dive on just Greek mythology, period. But I don't really have the time because I'm always keeping up with this. Moving on, I watched this new anime called Clevatess, and it's starts off about this girl and with her dad, and talking about how like she's gonna become this hero that expands their land and stuff, and then it's her in a campaign with other heroes, and then they just get wrecked, and it looks like she gets killed, and there's this like demon wolf monster, and he's like, I gotta get to the bottom of why they're attacking me. Like, why is it aggressive all of a sudden towards me? And so he goes to the castle where the king is, and he's like, why are you attacking me? He's like, I'm not talking to a demon, and you know, you're despicable or whatever. And he kills him. He straight up kills him. And then there's this baby. There's this lady with this baby, and she's like, hey, please take care of this baby. This baby's gonna die. And he's like, no, it's gonna become evil. She's like, it's not gonna become evil if you raise it. It's gonna be good, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna serve you and everything. So please take care of this baby, you know, as my last dying wish and as this challenge to see if you can accomplish this. And he's like, okay, fine. So he does that. He goes back to his cave in the mountain or whatever, and he's like, I can't raise this kid on my own. So he brings back the girl from the very beginning, which I thought that's what it was going to be about, but it's not really, because Clevatess is the demon wolf monster. And this girl, which her name is spelled Alicia, but they say it weird, like Alicia or something like that. I don't know. They always gotta say things different in anime. But anyways, they bring her back. He brings her back to life to help him raise the baby, because he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this. And then she's like, he needs a wet nurse. So he's like, okay, I'll take a human. She's like, you can't just go into town like this. So he takes a human form, and they go into town for a wet nurse. Then they get attacked by bandits, and he's weak because he's in human form. And so these bandits take him hostage to be their slaves, and he finds a wet nurse, but like she serves the clan or the bandits or whatever, and it's like raising the babies and stuff. And it's really messed up. It's really dark, and it's pretty crazy. And if you're into that type of stuff, because it's kind of like mystical, it's like mystical medieval fantasy stuff. Like if you're into that, you'll dig it. I liked the few episodes that I saw. I think it's like right now it's got me hooked. So I'm gonna say that it's a must-see, must-stream because of that. I'm actually on my way to the gym to go for a run, and I always wear my Sonic TNTM shirt that I designed because it makes me feel like I can run faster, like Sonic. So I don't have this on the site right now. It's Doctor Who and Star Wars merch on the site right now, because that's what I'm watching and that's what I'm promoting, is Doctor Who and Star Wars videos and merch, and that's what my content is right now. So check out the store at TNTM the store, where you can find our merch on sale with free shipping. If you do want this shirt though, just hit me up and I can throw it on the site or order it for you and get it to you. So 5% of any profit that we make off our merch goes to our charity of the month, which for the month of July is Wounded Warrior Project. So help us, help them by buying some of this sweet merch. Talk nerd to me about this nerdy stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate you, my fellow nerds.